What is elbow method? The elbow method is a graphical technique for finding the optimal k-value in a k-means clustering algorithm. It works by calculating the within-cluster sum of squares, which is the sum of the squared distances between data points and their cluster center. The elbow method requires us to calculate the within-cluster sum of squares. It might look like a complex equation, but it basically calculates the distance between each data point and the centroid of its cluster, and squares it. For example, we start with one cluster. We measure the distance between each point and the centroid. Then we square the distance and add them up. Next, we do the same for 2 clusters, and then for 3 clusters. Eventually, within cluster sum of squares will be 0, because each data point will be its own centroid, and the distances will be 0. If we plot it, on the y-axis, we will have within cluster sum of squares, and on the x-axis, we will have the number of clusters. And to find the optimal number of clusters, we look at the graph and find where the elbow is. It gives us the optimal number of clusters. In this case, it is 4. Click on the link in bio and take our AI in a Weekend course now if you want to learn more.